There we go. And I think we've played against them before.
Yeah, that's Nakkikassi. He just said in chat that it'd be good to explain what stream sniping is. Because I might accidentally do it.
See, Nakkikassi knows what's up. Let's see. A merc and a babe. Let's see what Nakkikassi's got. He does have a minotaur with a broken neck. Guard claw juggernaut's about the same as us, I think. We got one of them. We do not have one of them. I think we have one of them. Okay, so he has a level 5 blodge. So this is his catcher, probably. Does he have someone that can pass? Well, I guess we'll see soon enough. Four-Eye Smith trying to defend himself in stream chat from the horrendous Khemri onslaught that I have suffered. It's okay, though. It's not that bad. I don't think we've played too much Khemri. I just think that we played not enough of other teams, basically.
Yeah.
But that's also the nature of Blood Bowl. I mean, some teams are going to get played more than others because, well, people like them.
Yeah. Well, like the thing with playing Khemri is that the same day you're playing against this Khemri team, I had a look at the YouTube page on my subscriptions, and they just uploaded another game with the same team against Khemri.
Okay. So I think we have played Chaos on Chaos recently. It might very well have been against Nakkikassi. We are coming up on the team value where it is starting to get trickier to get games, especially like we're playing a game. Oh no! Blinding Sunshine causes a -1 on all passing rolls.
Oh no!
But we have such an holy shit, Bloom.
I love it so much. It does just look like somebody's turned a giant microwave laser on and pointed it at the pitch. I wish the entire game looked like that when it was always really sunny.
Thanks. Okay, so he has... Does he have... Yeah, so he's got 1 Guard Chaos Warrior. Tackle Wrestle. That's really good. Blodge, movement, extra arms. Plus agility 2 heads block. Okay, so that's his passer then.
Yeah.
And then we got some block. And we got some... Has he built... Okay, so he's built his Blitzing Beastman with Tackle Wrestle, which is... okay, in a sense. I would have preferred to have more block, probably. But Tackle Wrestle is good if you don't expect to ever have a character where you get Strip Ball. I mean, Tackle Wrestle knocks the ball loose pretty much pretty often. But... I prefer to stand up, usually. George Lupus. Who won this game? Okay, let's see here. Dodge Mighty Blow. I have guard somewhere, I know it. There we go.
Yeah. Guard is a really good skill.
Yep.
By the way.
Yeah.
I think we've mentioned this before.
It's pretty cool. We do not need our kick dude in currently. Ah, okay. So we'll see how this goes then. Nakkikassi almost won the first game, but the server crashed.
Oh.
But I think I currently have, like, I think I've got the better team right now.
That's right. Very nice.
No, fuck. Balls. Okay, fine.
We're off to a good start.
That's not that bad, actually.
Oh, it's just that you wanted to follow up with that guy, but you...
No, I wanted to use my Minotaur, but...
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I think we'll make... a cage right here.
I forgot you've got this many beastmen.
Yeah. I think he's been hurt or something for a bit, so he hasn't been around.
Yeah, yeah.
So now we're just gonna be annoying jerks to everyone involved, probably. But I want to see if I can get rid of this Minotaur. No, I can't. Okay, fine. So we're gonna move this guy over here. No.
Sorry, there are people downstairs hooting and hollering.
People in the stream chat are asking if weren't these the murder team, and currently they're not. They have one Mighty Blow Claw guy, but he's only got block, and they have a Blodge Mighty Blow guy, and of course the Minotaur, so they're one Mighty Blow up on us. Kind of, but we have basically a better Minotaur. Well, not against this team because tentacles never do a thing. But it's okay. He's not that much murdery than us, especially considering I think I've got better beastmen in the sense that I might have more block than him. He's got a lot of wrestle, which is nice, but wrestle isn't going to make you hurt people unless you love fouling. But I don't think he's going to foul because he's only got 11 players, and I have 12, so it's probably not worth it for him. What do we have here? Okay, we have one beastman that is surfable. If we want to surf, it's probably not the best idea to surf because I'm not going to have enough movement to move back while I'm going to do GFIs if I wanted to do that, but we'll see.
Right.
That should be good for me because I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go this way. So you get to stand up. Okay, so dodge, jump up. I do want to block this guy because I can, but I think I should dodge away first. So, that's going to be a 1 die. If I do this, though, I can get 2 dice on him, which is good enough. That is not good enough, unfortunately.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's okay. Let's... Oh! He... I guess I'm just going to push people around today. Seems like that's the plan. So this isn't really... It's not really what I wanted to do, but... both of these guys here are in bad positions because they can get surfed next turn, which I don't want. So we're going to block that guy. There we go. Oh, good. That is very good. So he's down one player. This guy is, I mean, he's decently safe. But I think I want to do this. Oh, it worked. Nice. Okay, so that's sorted. He still has some blocks that he can do. The Minotaur can block here, but he needs to cover Sophia Chopped a lot and give an extra assist, which he can with this Beastman. Otherwise, he's blocking into a one-die block.
Yeah.
But we'll see. This guy's in a bit of a bother. But once again, we'll see what happens. Ah, he got knocked down. That's a shame. But not badly. And he didn't follow up, which means he's probably going to try and play it safe as well. He doesn't want to commit to moving in because he knows, just as I do, that if he follows up, the guy's going to get blocked down. Okay, here we go. This is... yeah, this works. If he wants to go this way, I would have expected him to go more down because it's better for him, because this just means I can do stuff. Here we go. And Dodge saves the day.
Yay.
Hooray. So we'll see what he's going to do. He's got some players here still. I don't think... These can do one-die blocks if they want, which they're actually pretty okay with. They've got tackle, wrestle, both of them. So it's kind of nice that they are tied up here currently. Well, they can't do a two-die block on this guy because he's got plus strength. So yeah, it's nice that they are tied up and away from the ball, because these guys are the most annoying blitzers rock and rollers have currently.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
What? Just so everybody's wondering, Ethan and Grunty are currently trapped in the zone, running away from Snorks or whatever, playing about with those chumps. So that's why they're not here.
Oh, nice. I think we're going to go this way if we can. We're going to try and get rid of a few of these guys because I don't like them. This guy needs to stand up again. Where do I move you? Oh, I do that. Okay. Don't. There we go.
You did it.
Yeah,
Fine.
we surfed one and one got badly hurt.
Damn, nice.
So that's pretty good for us. That means we can move this guy out of the way. We'll move Jackie Chanso Massacre down here for cover. And we got this guy over here as well. So all in all, a pretty good start. And do we dare to go to dice against? No, this is a Claw Mighty Blow guy. We don't do that.
Don't do that.
We might
kill you.
Do this. Now, this is going to be really bad for Guillotine del Toro next turn. But he can't get surfed. He's only going to end up here. So he could get blitz surfed, but I don't think Nakkikassi is going to do that, because then he would be using his blitz over here. And now I've basically got all my dudes over here.
Yeah. And besides, next turn's in the future. You don't have to worry about it for at least a few minutes. And that's how it works.
Oh. Does this Chaos Warrior? No. So unless he protects that guy, he's probably he might get surfed. Because basically at this point, we are both semi-decent. There's a lot of block dodge. Oh, that is really good for me, because he's not blitzing. But he did get past the loner reroll, so we'll see.
Yeah.
And there he knocked me down, which was probably actually for the better, because, well, it was for the better considering he's still on the pitch. So now the Minotaur is on the wrong side, and he can't blitz. Well, he can waste the blitz if he wants. So I was pretty lucky there. I couldn't really count on that happening, but at least it did. And he, like, that was basically, without talking of a dub skull, that was best case scenario.
But you nearly got that as well, because he had to reroll for it, didn't he?
Okay. So, let's see. Well, he's doing a block here, so I'm going to see if I can get rid of this guy. It's definitely worth it to try. I do not have well, okay. Akira Kurosodov is on fire tonight. That worked better than expected. And now we're gonna this guy will have to stay here, I think. It's the safest bet. What do you have? No, he'll unfortunately have to stay put like that.
That's not the worst place he could be.
Nope.
Still got options, and he's not like the other half of the pitch.
That was it's always weird when, like, the one thing you do on a turn is surf a guy, and then you're like, oh, okay. So, but that was essentially it. We moved people up. He's gonna have a hard time dealing with this because this is Flammenber for Herzog, and he doesn't have much guard. And he's also down, at this point, 3 players, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, 2 players and 1 surfed. So, he's down to 8, whereas I have 11. And he gave up on Guillotine del Toro, which was the right move. But it also means, well, it's a -1 on passing, not catching. So once I get Guillotine del Toro back here, he's going to be a pretend scoring threat. That's not going to happen. But yeah, cKnoor sort of is, considering the way he's been going, he's leveling up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Which is nice. But yeah, this is probably pretty tricky for Nakkikassi. Yeah, so he's moving a Beastman back here to deal with my block guard Chaos Warrior, which indicates to me that he's not putting too much effort into stopping me, which is probably the smart move. Yeah, well, no, I'm not going to say the smart move, but it's very difficult for him to stop me, so he's focusing on trying to hurt me instead. Okay, now he moved most of his players back. And tentacles didn't work. So that means we... no, I don't want to dodge. So we position Helen Hunting Accident over here because she's too far away to do anything important. And we'll run Guillotine del Toro up. I think we need someone to cover this Minotaur here, which is going to be Martin Scorched Easy because he has block. And this Minotaur has Juggernaut, which, as we know, only works on a Blitz, because I keep forgetting about it. But I think I finally learned that now. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, so we got the Agile dude, a Block Mighty Blow, and so both of his, basically his score pieces are here. Okay, so that means I think I want to... Let's see if this works. I should have moved that guy instead. Okay, so that was sloppy of me. I'm gonna position this guy over here just to block these two guys out, and then we are gonna blitz this Beastman here.
Kill him.
Well, we can only hope. Well, we KO'd him, which is almost as good. The main reason we did that was, of course, we want tentacles to be a thing.
Never not a thing.
And now we're being a bit aggressive here, but I feel like since we managed to KO his plus agility 2 heads, he's not going to be able to dodge in here. Well, he might, but it's a bit unlikely still. And we are... This guy can jump up for a 1-die block here, so we are going to put an end to that business.
I'm sorry, it's always quite sinister when you say things like that.
Well, he can like. Here's the thing. I think I'm pretty safe here. Yeah. But he might want to risk it now. It might very well be important for him to like try and stop me from scoring. In which case he might use one of this loner beastman to just blitz, and even go 2 dice up. And if he rolls well, that can still hurt me. Oh, he got away from tentacles. It's good for him, but I'm not... Okay, is he going to use the loner? No, he can't use the loner because that would be... Oh, the Minotaur. Here we go. Okay, so that didn't work for him, which was lucky for me. But yeah, like I said, time to get a bit crazy. And, of course, like, he's in a bad position. What's the worst that can happen? Turns out, well, he can do a turnover.
That would suck. I think it just happened. It always catches me by surprise when somebody gets a turnover by failing going for it. It's like you don't expect it. And if they've already used a reroll that turn, it's just me somebody moving, just doing their move action, then all of a sudden they die horribly.
Well, balls.
You kind of made that a bit harder for yourself, didn't you?
In what way? In the way that I dub-sculled?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that might happen now, if he goes for it, is that this Flammenwerfer for Herzog is going to get surfed. Yeah. Which... Oh, but he lonered. Which means that even if he blitzed, my guy would have been safe in the sense that he can't block him this turn. Oh, let's have a look at the dice log and see what happened there. So he failed. He failed his dodge. Where did he fail his dodge? Here, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Well, who's this? Ooh. Okay, so this guy is actually... We kind of want to get rid of him too, if we can. Which we couldn't.
Well... Oh, well, no.
Okay, so... I do not want to reroll. So I'm being boring here, but I'm having... I really like the advantage. I am... I've got
you don't
going
want to give
on.
him more opportunities to stand his guys back up.
Yeah. Well, exactly. I want to score on my last turn if possible, and he's not in a good position to stop me. So... but that's still okay. He can definitely... Well, he can run someone in and block... I mean, blitz and get rid of one of my beastmen, but I still have my plus agility guy. So we'll see. It might come back and bite me in the ass. I might not score, but I still think I should have, going into the second half, have a pretty good advantage because I've got no one out and he's going to have... He's at most going to have 9 players.
Yeah. Unless something horrible goes wrong, I can't see you losing the ball.
But it would have been... Well, that was sloppy of me. What I should have done, of course, was that Well, yeah, I should have... I had a reroll. I could have tried and given it to George Lupus. But...
Oh, you mean just for some free SPP?
Yeah. I wonder if I have enough players to do this. Nah, not really. I would have to... It's my last turn, so no.
Just score. Yeah, it's too late. Really.
Well, no. Well, I could have. It's not. It's just a handoff, which is a 3+ with a reroll. But at that point, you're playing to better your team rather than to win, and I think I should really be playing to win. It's the fairest way to go about this rather than go like, ooh, I can get more SVP, so our team can get even better.
Yeah.
But there's no, like, there's no reward for just having a better team if you don't win or at least tie. Okay, so it's, he's got one turn. So we're just going to put everyone back here that we care about, because we want to be nice and safe. So, let's see. Okay, so he's just gonna hurt my beastman, which is probably he doesn't have any rerolls, so it's basically for the best. If he rolls well, he can knock a few of them out and even out the number of men on the pit. Well, beastmen on the pitch. And we didn't get a riot, which was the only thing that would have been a bit scary. Let's see, is he down to 2 Chaos Warriors? Yes, he is, because he started with 3. Unfortunately, well, it doesn't matter much this turn. But next half, both of his scoring pieces are still in play, because I couldn't manage to knock him out. And here comes the Blitz, which is actually going to knock him... Yeah, it's going to knock him back, so this Beastman can block him. Okay, he didn't do that. He should have... If he'd pushed him here instead, he could have pushed this guy away and had a block over here.
I'm going to get something to eat.
Wow.
Sorry, but I'm going to leave... I'm going to stay in the call, because...
You're just going to eat stuff? Wow.
I'm not going to eat stuff whilst in the call, but I'm going to stay in here because it's only me and you in this. And so if other people want to join, then...
It's me, you, and Stream Chat. All on our own.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. It's
Don't
no
tell
one's
IB that
fault.
this has happened, because he will not let me forget it.
What?
IB's weird and has been holding a grudge for 2 years. That's my point.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
Catherine 6 below. You get to go in now because you have kick. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna put the strongest thing on the line that we have, because it's gonna be really annoying. Because he has... How many guard pieces does he have currently? Is this guard guy knocked out? Is it that good? Is it really that good? Oh, it is that good. So he's only got 1 guard guy. That is excellent news. Because that's going to make that really annoying for him. And we'll put our block tackle guys up here. Kick guy has to go there. Okay, so dodge guy goes here. And that will have to do. I think that's pretty good. It's still very sunny, but that's because we haven't had a kickoff yet. So we'll see what he does. What I suspect is going to happen is that he's going to put the Minotaur in the middle, because the Minotaur is the only player that can take on this Chaos Warrior right now. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, the Minotaur's here. That means he can still block sideways, of course. But he's not leaving many players around. Here's the problem with blocking sideways. If he doesn't get the Chaos Warrior down on the first block, but maybe on the second. Actually, no, I'm being an idiot because he can push him here. I'm like, oh, you can only push him diagonally. Of course he can't. He can push him here. Because the Minotaur needs to end up over here to give guard to both, against both the Chaos Warrior and the Minotaur. Otherwise, he's not useful. It also means that he's probably going to have to start out with the Minotaur, which shouldn't be a big deal, but it's starting out with a roll is always bad. Okay, so he placed him in the middle. This is much smarter because even if he wild animals, and now he can actually block here, and he can block here as well. I think we're going to kick it deep. Because we still have some mobility here. Not too much. But since have so many players in the middle, he's not going to run through the side if anywhere. And it's 3, so he can end up over here, like one ahead of where he is currently. There you go. And that's the Minotaur down, and now everyone else can move. That is not good enough, so that's going to be push. And that is great news for me, because now the Minotaur is out of guard range, which means this all of a sudden turned into a 1-die block. And that fact is good because now the sides are, of course, not protected, which means I'm going to run up at least like 2 beastmen here. Unless he he can't really put a beastman to cover all of this. He can here if he wants to. He still has his blitz. But, okay, and he got it with extra arms. Well, he rolled a 2, so he can always pick it up. Where is his... Who's going to receive it? Oh, it's this guy. I would love to blitz him, which I can do. Pretty easily, actually, especially now. Okay, so that's... it's pretty good for me. That is actually excellent. We'll see where this Beastman goes, because this is the Beastman I'm going for, probably with Basilar Mangled. Okay, that's decent protection. Okay. Well, that was decent protection until it stopped being protection. So we are gonna run this guy up here just to make sure that he can't stall for very much longer. We'll run this guy over there. Let's see, block 2 heads. Who do we want to use for that? We want to. Yep. Actually, we don't have to do that. We'll blitz him down. And that is actually good enough. Let's see if... Oh, the Minotaur did want to stand up. That is excellent news, because that means we can do this. Block the Minotaur back. Do we want the Minotaur to stand up over here or over here? Here. Okay, not good enough, but not too shabby. That also means we're going to run these guys in here, I think. Now, Unfortunately, the Minotaur can stand up again, but he at least can't score next turn, and I kind of have... I have him kind of surrounded. He can escape through here, for example, if he wants to. But we're both playing Chaos, so he's not gonna be able to outrun me. This guy can pretty easily get away from here, especially with plus agility and 2 heads. But since he's knocked down, he can't really get very far. Yeah, I kind of agree here. He went for wrestle on his first turn to wrestle me down. I would probably have put... Here's the thing. If he pushed, well, he could have pushed and not followed up, would probably have worked out better for him. But then again, you shouldn't underestimate the, like, the reduction of speed that wrestling someone down brings, because we are using that exact tactic over here. So I don't think it was, like, that bad a move to use wrestle rather than push. I personally would probably have used push. But clearly he has wrestle on his... He's got tackle wrestle for a reason. Okay, starting with a dodge. That is getting... Oh, no. Well, and that's the loner, too. So, that's shitty for him. I have my block tackle guy here. So you're of course going to start with that. And we're going to push him backwards. I'm going to place him here because this guy's good at dodging, but I want to have tackle both on the ball and when he's dodging away. So now we need to try and hurt players while we can, because there's the most dangerous bit is still picking up the ball. Who do I rather want to score? Actually, Stanley hit by Kubrick is a good option here. You do not want to be next to the Minotaur anymore. So we're going to move Annie Griffin back, so we can knock more beastmen down, because knocking beastmen down is good. Especially if we can KO them like that. And we're going to move guard guy up here to be extra annoying. I do want to do this, but this is against a non-block guy, so we're going to try this scary bit first, which revolves. Okay. I'm not going to do the rest. I used my reroll. I'm going to see if I can get in here. Whoa. Holy shit. Okay. And that worked out really well too. And we are going to leave this like this. This is probably the guy he's going to dodge out with. Because it's the best option, but I feel like it's risky for me to do a one die block when I got nothing and he has tackle wrestle. Like, I don't feel like it's worth it. Oh, and here we go. Okay, so he rolled a 1. And did he do you have dodge? No, you don't. So he used a reroll to not fail that. So he's used the reroll this turn. I'm not sure why he positioned... I mean, he positioned himself here so he can do a pass. But he's not going to be able to do that this turn, though. Oh, so he's going to try and blitz me off. He might actually... Well, this is a good play for him. He should have... I'm not sure what his plan is now, because he's not going to be able to get cover over here. Like, I mean, if I said he was going to pass, of course he can't because he's got blitz. I was so sure. Well, he used his reroll already, so maybe he was scared to end his turn. But I would have moved this guy back for more cover, because there needs to be more cover here. Okay, that was a bad push by me. I should have pushed him straight down, so I could have... Because now he can dodge this way and be pretty safe. That's not good enough. Neither is that. So I'm going to keep pushing him backwards for the simple reason that he probably wants to pass next turn. And I don't want him to do that. Well, okay, that's shit because he's not going to use wrestle now. But I'm still... I feel like I'm still pretty okay. He has an opening. He can get down here and pass over here. But he's going to have to do a lot of stuff first. And I couldn't really... I mean, I couldn't get away from that anyways. I guess I should have used the Minotaur first here. Because that was the safer block. Okay, that's a shame. That's my block guy, but we'll see. Can this guy? Well, if he dodges, here's his problem currently. He can dodge out here pretty easily and then pass to this Beastman. But okay, so the Beastman moved first, which means he can't score, and he can't really pass to this guy either. Like, he could, but it's not really worth it because then we're going to hurt this guy instead. But we'll see where he goes. Okay, that's a shame. That's Catherine 6 below. Okay, now he's running back. I guess to... Well, he's blocking March Scorsese. Okay, what the fuck? We're still gonna keep this guy locked up. Now the question, of course, becomes... Who... he caught that in one tackle zone and in disturbing presence. He rolled a 5. Yes. Okay, so... No, I don't want to reroll. Okay, so these guys, regardless of what happens, these guys need to run back. Well, okay. Fuck me. I'm not getting the best block dice today. Like, I'm getting really bad block dice, actually. But that happens. It's all part of the game.
Nothing new there then. Whoa.
Oh. This guy.
To look at your bad dice and go, wow.
Well, it's not that I'm still pretty firmly in the lead, but I couldn't do the thing I wanted to do this turn. But that happens. So we'll see. He can definitely... He might have to... He can blitz his way out. But I don't think he can block his way... I don't think he can block himself free. But he can definitely blitz. Okay. So now he's done. Can he... But he can't get... He can't get this guy. So he's going to have to dodge again. But he does have dodge. But still, I'm surprised he did that because... well, it's a block disturbing presence guy. If he blitzed and failed, he would have been stuck where he was. So it's going to be interesting to see where he goes. How you doing, Ethan?
I'm doing okay.
That's good to hear. Okay, so he's probably gonna there we go, dodge out and then run through here. But he failed at his plan. Okay, so this guy needs to stand up. There we go. That's... Ooh, a smashed hip on Grand Low Tail. Yeah, that is definitely something you want to apothecary. You don't want to have to deal with that if you can help it. Okay, so that's good enough. Now... what do you have? Okay, so... We're gonna do this. And our amazing pass player made it. And, oh, hey, look at that. It's even to the right guy. Who knew? And now we can use Sophia Chopped a lot to get rid of this beast man instead. Which is even more excellent news. So we're just, this is going really well. We had one turn where it didn't go really well, but now we're back on the really well track again. So that feels really good. So what have you been doing today, Ethan?
Nothing.
Wow!
My foot hurts. It sucks.
I was going to say lucky, but that doesn't sound very lucky.
It sucks. And then I had a bad dream that I set my alarm too late.
Oh, what did you
But the alarm,
miss?
it was even like the wrong alarm clock that I haven't used for like 10 years.
No wonder you set it late.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't even the right alarm clock.
No! Helen hunting accident. Yes, I will actually apothecary that. Ooh, do I want a damage back or a damage back? I think I'm gonna go with a damage back. So... oh, Nakkikassi is being... Yeah, I mean, that sucks for Helen hunting accident, but, like, I can't really complain considering, I've busted up his shit as well with a fractured arm, which I just think is a miss next, if I remember correctly, and so on. But still, like, it's been going really well. It sucks when nigglings happen, but this is a Mighty Blow Claw Minotaur. It's fucking bound to happen. Never go hunting with Dick Cheney. Yeah.
No, just don't do it.
It's not worth it in the end. I'm gonna see what we can do here. Well, I think once again we're gonna be assholes and stall because we can. And we're gonna clear this guy off the Minotaur. Didn't do much. You go down there. That seems good. You go stand over here. Oh, that was silly of me. I shouldn't have done that, but okay. Fuck it. Oh, it worked. Wow, it really worked. Okay, so Kurzorov got pissed off because apparently Helen hunting accident's probably the cow's favorite actress. Or actually, movie director in this case.
So mad. I'm so mad about Helen Hunt.
I'm also pretty angry about the whole affair. But yeah, we basically... For some reason, we outcowed Madonna, which the big difference between our cows and theirs is that we have... well, our car's still on the pitch, but we've got block. And Tentacles actually worked once. Which is more than you can say about Juggernaut. But it's clear that the way his cow is looking, God Juggernaut Claw, means that he hasn't rolled a double. And that's what happens with Minotaurs if you don't roll a double. But holy shit, the Minotaur got at least... Yeah, he got 6 SPP this game. Let's run in and score. Hooray! Tentacles still work if you wild animal. It's just that tentacles don't work very often.
Yeah, that's the problem with tentacles.
But the good thing about tentacles isn't, like, it's not horrible. It's just that it's pretty easy to get away from. Of course, you still have to get away from them, which is, like, you can't really rely on someone who's standing next to a tentacle guy. And we have such high team value that we lost 10,000 straight away. But we won. And Martin scored CC. Wow. Holy shit. I don't think anyone expected the Disturbing Presence guy to actually get SPPs. Jack Wrestle. Jack Wrestle. It's a good name. Okay, so Helen Hunting Accident has a damage back. We'll have to vote to see if we keep her or not. Stanley hit by a Q brick. Got a level up, so that's lovely for him.